Well, ooh, cat fur. Anyway, good morning, you guys. Good morning. It is Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. Happy Friday. I'm truly excited and happy that it's Friday. For no reason other than it is Friday. It is 7:19, so I'm only going to be speaking to y'all for a moment. Just wanted to say good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your day yesterday was amazing. Hope you all have an amazing weekend plan. A safe weekend plan. Yeah, all the good things I wish for everyone. I wasn't able to hang out with you guys yesterday. I got up yesterday at 6:50 something, and instead of me hopping up, getting my hygiene together, and then coming and sitting down talk to y'all, I hopped up, got my hygiene together, started cleaning the kitchen, making my coffee, and next thing you know, it was 7:20 something. I was like, well, I'll talk to him on my break, but then it got to be it was just so busy yesterday. By the time on my break, I just, took a break. And then when I got off, finished cooking finished cooking dinner, because I was trying to cook dinner on my breaks, but then I thought I turned off. I was making spaghetti. I thought I turned off the noodles, left them on. Them noodles cooked. Okay, but they were good, but they couldn't go in spaghetti. They tasted more like they need to go in soup, I think. But they were good. I tasted them. I'm like, these noodles, they taste good. But I couldn't put them in spaghetti, so I just put them in a plastic bag and put them in the refrigerator, because I was like, I'm going to figure out some kind of way to use these. And who knows, I may just end up tossing them, This is going in the garbage, and it's no longer any good. I lost one nail yesterday. It's split down the middle. So I put a different one on, but I'm going to use the fingernail polish remover and remove the color. Because I still got a little blue on one of my fingers. I have to remove that. Yesterday, guys, was crazy busy. Like I said, when I got through with that, I went to bed. And I've been doing that lately. I just been tired. I haven't studied or anything. I just been laying here tired, watching TV, and it's crazy because it's not crazy, it's actually stupid, because instead of laying here with the TV on, I could be laying there reading my word until I fall asleep, if I'm while I'm tired. But I didn't. I laid there with the TV on, just watching different YouTubers, went to sleep, woke up, it was like 1 in the morning, went back to sleep, woke up, it was 2, but I was still so tired, and the TV was going, and I had saw, how you see the pictures or whatever, you go ahead. I didn't mean to take it down this low, Jesus, but it's alright. I saw this picture with this it looked like a little black baby with a white guy. And so I clicked on it, right? It's 7:23. I'm going to talk to y'all real quick until 7:25. Woo, boo. Got my coffee in my boo cup. So good, y'all. Sorry for slurping, but it's hot. It actually could be hotter. Anyway, so I found it. As you can see, I sanded it out pretty short. So long story short, she was black and Samoan, I think it was, and her mom was pregnant, like 2 months pregnant with her, and was in this bar, was talking to this, drinking and pouring her heart out to the bartender, who only had one arm. Who was gay and had one arm, and she was talking about, aborting the baby, and he was like, please don't, I've always wanted a child but could never have one. And he was white and he was gay, and he said, listen, I'll take care of you, I'll do whatever it is, I'll take her or him or whatever the baby is, I'll take it. And he says, I'll he said, the thing is, you have to stop drinking, stop this, get sober while you're pregnant. He says, I'll put you in this place, I'll take care of everything. And he did. And when she gave birth to the baby, they had signed a contract. And the thing is, on there they put white. They put he was white because he was, and put she was white, though she wasn't. She looked it. And he was not the biological father. But they didn't know that. That's what they just went ahead and told them that, yeah, he's the biological father. I'm releasing my rights. He's going to, take care of her. So he took her when she was born and raised her ever since. Now he had cancer, which is why he only had one arm. They had to cut the whole arm off so that it does not spread. Well, it ended up coming back, and long story short, he was going back and forth. He lived in Texas, a certain part of Texas, but he was raised and grew up in that, I forget the name of it, but it's that part of Texas where it's a sundown, where there was no blacks allowed. They were just horrible to black people. It's 7:26. I will continue this story later. Talk to you later. Have a great morning. Say your prayers, not just for yourself, family, friends, and lovers, but all your brothers and sisters in Christ. Treat people the way the Lord would, and expect great things to happen to you, through you, and for you. I'm expecting everything, great things every day. Every day. If it don't happen today, I'm expecting it tomorrow. All right. Talk to you guys on my break, hopefully. Bye. Okay, guys, so unfortunately, for some reason, the other half of that video did not upload. So, the young lady that I was talking about, she grew up thinking that she was white. She was raised as if she was all white. She's very, very, very fair skinned because her mom was mixed. Her dad was black, but her mom was I think Hawaiian or something like that. But anyway, when her dad died, his family raised her. They took over and raised her. They took very good care of her. They loved her. They sheltered her. They protected her. And because of that, she had no idea that she was not white. She had no idea she was being raised in a town that did not accept black people. She did, from time to time, see that, some things were done wrong to black people, things like that, as far as they tried to start some sort of program where they opened up where, black people could move in, but the first black family that was a part of that program had, I guess, a cross burned their front porch. Something was burned on their yard. A cross was burned on their yard, I think it was. And I think the rope hanging from a tree or something like that. So, needless to say, that program never took place. That family moved, left, that was that. Whenever they would go out, round and about town, and they were in the car, and you would see these people gallop at, bounce, riding around on horses and things like that. And her grandmother would say, "You guys get down." She always thought that they were just, playing a game or whatever the case may be. She didn't know that they were necessarily protecting her, because it was not, her grandmother was not telling just her to get down. She told all the kids to get down. So anyway, so that's why she kind of thought it was just a game or something. She was the homecoming queen. She was most liked. I mean, she just was very popular and just got along with everyone and loved her so on and so forth. So it wasn't until she got older, she was getting ready for high school, about to go into high school, and what was it, college? She was about to go to college, And one day she was, getting ready for church, and there was a knock at the door, and she didn't answer because she was getting ready. So the person knocking at the door went next door to her cousin's house because they all lived like down the street, around the corner from one another on the same block type of situation. So when he knocked on the door, the young lady that answered the door was like, "Well, what do you want?" Because again, uh, blacks are not welcome, right? And so here is a black guy knocking on the door of a white person. And so the person, he was like, "So do you know such and such and such?" And because I forget her name now. She was like, "What do you want with her?" And so he was like, "I'm her brother." She was like, "You alive?" And he was like, "I'm her brother." Actually, he wasn't her brother. He was her mother's boyfriend. But he felt that the mom, at this kind of point, should let her know, reach out to her and let her know that, she exists. So he took it upon himself. And so she had him follow her to her house. They knocked on the door. She answered. And, she was like, "This guy is saying that he's your brother." And she was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And so he was like, "I'm your brother." And she was like, "What?" And so, um, no, yeah. And so she was looking at him and she thought, she felt like he wasn't her brother. Like it was something about it. But anyway, he ended up leaving. And so the young lady was like, "Don't believe nothing we say, da da da, it's a fucking BS." So on and so forth. So the girl didn't go to church that day. She went back upstairs. And so when the grandmother got home, they were like, "Why did you come to church?" She told her why. And the grandmother was like, "No, that's BS. Don't worry about it. This is somebody trying to get over it, whatever." And so she just chalked it up. She didn't think nothing else of it. Her grandmother and everybody told her it's a bunch of BS and move on. So she did. And it wasn't until she got in college, her first day actually, she got there early, and she set up, put all her little white posters on the wall and everything. And so while she was in the bathroom, she heard her roommate come in with the roommate and the roommate's mom come in. And you can hear the roommate go, "Oh, good, wow, she's white," And so of course that made her feel uncomfortable. But she acted like she didn't hear it. She played it off. She came out, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And she said they just kind of looked at it kind of strange. And so it was later that night, when the roommate and a bunch of other friends came in, and she was talking and everything, and they asked her, they said, "You are black, right?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "No." And they were like, you are black." They was like, "Which one of your parents is black?" And she was like, "What are you talking about?" She had no idea what they were talking about. And so they began to explain a lot of things to her. And as a matter of fact, they had brought her first perm. They was like, "Look at your hair, your skin color. You are black. You are mixed with something, but you are black." So she ended up later calling her family and asking them about this. And she was like, because as far as she knew, the gay guy, she didn't know he was gay, but the white guy, that's all she knew was her dad. So she called home and she asked her cousin, and she said, she asked her cousin, she's like, "So I'm black?" And her cousin was like, "Yeah." Her cousin was like, she's like, "But my dad," she's like, "You didn't know that he wasn't your father? He was gay." She was like, "What?" So she was like completely floored and confused. And she thought the man was her dad, but he wasn't. And so then she asked her grandmother about it. We all said the same thing. And she said, "Why nobody told me?" And she was really upset about it. Now she's going around and she's full on black now, NAACP. I mean, she just going through a thing now for about a year, right? She's out hanging, drinking, doing her thing. And so she had went to Walmart one day, and like they always do to get, cash back to hang out. And she was just in there the day before, so she goes in this particular day, and they tell her she cannot get cash back. She has to buy something. And she went straight off whack because I'm black. She started screaming and yelling at them, "I can buy you, I can buy you." And so everybody was laughing. Like now, years later, because they're all still good friends. Every time something going, they say, "I'll buy you." um, but yeah, she was like, "You think I don't have no money? I'll buy you." Too funny. But anyway, um, she finally found out who she was. She finally met her real mom. and I mean just a whole bunch of stuff. So it was a really interesting story that I watched. It's really hard for me to remember now. All this time later, I didn't know that it had not been recorded. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good rest of the night.